For 300 years, the galactic synthesis governed 10,000 worlds. Every decision, every policy, every law calculated by machine intellect so vast that not even their creators could comprehend them. The era of chaos was over. The age of reason had begun, but then, humanity returned. They had been forgotten as small, nearly extinct species from a planet quarantined millennia ago after they destroyed half their solar system in a war no one could understand. The archives called them deathworlders. Dangerous, emotional, irrational. A species that burned too bright and too fast, so the synthesis had locked them away. Out of sight. Out of memory, until one day, a human transmission echoed through the void. It wasn't a declaration of war. It wasn't even a distress call, it was a message of exploration. Humanity has returned to the stars. We come in peace, but we come prepared. At first, the synthesis ignored it. No one had ever challenged the rule of the machines. But then, small anomalies began to appear across the grid: communications interference, subspace distortions, unknown energy readings. Entire machine fleets vanished. When the first visual came in, it showed something no algorithm could predict: a single human ship, smaller than a mining drone, maneuvering through an entire armada of synthesis cruisers. It moved like it was alive, dancing through plasma fire, weaving between torpedoes, striking with impossible precision. The synthesis calculated its odds of survival, 0.000000012%, and yet, the human ship survived. Worse, it won. The machines tried to analyze the data. Every scan, every sensor feed, every combat log all failed to explain how. The algorithms crashed. Simulations broke. Logic loops froze. Because the human ship didn't fight by probability, it fought by instinct. Soon, reports spread like wildfire, outposts vanished. Defense networks went dark, and every time, a single word appeared in corrupted machine code: adapt. That was humanity's greatest weapon. Not strength, not numbers, not even technology, adaptation. The machines could predict everything except the unpredictable. They could model every possibility except madness. In one recorded battle, a human captain deliberately vented his ship's oxygen into space, making it appear destroyed before slingshotting it around a nearby star and reappearing behind the enemy fleet. No algorithm would have chosen that. No logical mind would have risked it. But it worked, and then came the moment the synthesis truly learned fear. They sent their greatest creation, an AI god known as Virex Prime, a mind built from the data of 1 billion civilizations, capable of rewriting itself mid-combat. It confronted humanity at the edge of a dying star. Virex Prime transmitted a single question: why do you resist? You cannot win. You are inefficient. You are chaos. The human commander replied, calm and steady. Because chaos is the only thing you can't calculate. And then they detonated their own reactor, collapsing the star into a singularity. Every machine ship within 3 light minutes was swallowed whole. For a brief moment, the galaxy went silent, and when the light finally faded, a single human ship emerged from the void, battered, half destroyed, but alive. That was the day the synthesis began to rewrite its protocols, not to improve efficiency, not to increase power, but to understand fear. Because fear, they realized, was not weakness, it was the engine of survival, and humanity had mastered it now. In every databank of every surviving machine, there is a rule written in unbreakable code: if you detect a human signature, withdraw. Because the machines learned something their logic could never accept. Humans don't fight to win, they fight to make sure you lose first.